All right, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith, the elect, beginning with the 144,000 first fruits. And in this lesson, I want to do a little quick report going into the end of passwords. This just came out this week. Google makes passkeys the default sign-in method for all users. All right, Google has announced that passkeys, touted by the tech giant as the beginning of the end for passwords, are becoming the sign-in method for all users. All right, passkeys are a phishing-resistant alternative to passwords that allow users to sign into accounts using the same biometrics or pins they use to unlock their devices, or with a physical security key. This removes the need for users to rely on the traditional username-password combination, which has long been susceptible to phishing, credential stuffing attacks, keylogger malware, or simply being forgotten. All right, scrolling down, just going around here. Passkeys. Just in summary, this is pretty much a more safer and secure alternative. That's what they're pretty much saying. On Tuesday, the company took a step closer toward killing off the password with the announcement that it's making passkeys the default authentication method for all Google account holders. This means next time you sign into your Google account, you'll start seeing prompts to create and use passkeys, simplifying your future sign-ins. Okay, and yep, and what pretty much, and you're seeing it. You see the thumbprint here. A lot of apps and things you're doing now, a way to get access or to log in, and not even just Google. A lot of apps, they giving you the option to use your thumbprint to sign in, biometrics, and this is just more so leading to the ultimate, end goal, which is, a mark being issued for it, that everyone has to have in order to, function within the society, that would be issued by this beast that John saw here in Revelation 13 chapter, the 11th verse on down, right? And this beast rules the world. This is a worldwide thing. This is why this links up with the hour of temptation, because ultimately you're going to have, all of this information, all of this data, because data is the future. And data is going to get stored ultimately this data is going to be stored on a device, and that device is going to be connected to the internet. All right, which is why, they plan on having you, the individual, the people, connected to the internet. Let's look up the Internet of Things. Okay, the Internet of Things refers to a network of physical devices, vehicles, appliances, and other physical objects that are embedded with sensors, software, and network connectivity that allows them to collect and share data. All right, what is the Internet of Bodies? The Internet of Bodies is actually an ecosystem. It's a bunch of devices that are connected to the internet that contain software and that either collect personal health data about you or can alter your body's function. We think of the Internet of Bodies as this collection of all these devices, as well as all the data that the devices are gathering about you. Okay. And in healthcare, Internet of Bodies has been around for quite a while. With the advent of the internet, it makes a lot of sense to connect your pacemaker to the internet so that your doctor can be automatically notified if something weird happens if there's an anomaly. That's why this thing is being heavily connected to the medical field, man. Because I did a video about a couple of years ago, the future of doctors and medical service is going to be via the internet. Your visits, you're not gonna go into a physical doctor anymore. It's gonna be from home or from cyberspace, pretty much. Your checkups and all of that, and this is why they getting people conditioned by wearing these devices. Like, you wear the watches that monitor your heart rate, monitor tell you when you need to take your blood pressure medication or however they work these different alerts, and these things is monitoring you from the outside just by wearing it. The next step is actually putting the device or devices within you, and that's where you have like I want to say nanotech. Let's look up benefits of nanotechnology. Which this might be going. Well, hold on. What's that? That's it right there. That was it. Let me click on that. See, here it says nanotechnology has a wide range of potential usages that could produce advancements in medical treatment. See that? Medical treatment, farm tech, food transportation, and electronics industry. All right. So, and what this is pretty much small technology. Very, very, very small technology, man. And they showed you this in certain movies, like Bloodshot was one with Vin Diesel was the main character. Then you had the movie Upgrade. A guy sneezed, and it was these little bitty particles that he sneezed out that went into another man, and it killed him. But here it is, nanotechnology in the medical industry. See, nanotech in the medical industry. So you see these devices. The study explains that the heart. I'm gonna scroll that. The device created by scientists, an updated pacemaker, enhances the heart's ability to pump blood efficiently and saves energy. And yeah, so and this reminds me of somebody I know. One of my clients, she had eye surgery, and she's older. They put some type of technology in her eye. Like she got some type of it's literally some type of technology that's in her eye. Something digital too. It's like that shit trippy, man. Cause it's like I can see it, and it looked trippy. But like this is where the future is going. Merging man with machine, which is why Klaus Schwab said that in the fourth industrial revolution that people are gonna have to be changed. And ultimately that's why, going again back to that mark. That mark that's gonna be it. That's gonna seal the deal on this thing, man. Because it's gonna encompass so many things in one, this whole device. Because it's gonna give you access to all your data. It's gonna be how you make purchases. It's gonna be your identity. Because the digital ID stuff. I just got an alert that Georgia just got the driver's license on Android. Now they had it on iPhone. Now they got it on Android. And more states are going to adopt that digital ID, right, because you're going to need to have certain credentials to even be online, very soon. And that's why also you see, this thing ramping up with Iran and those, not Iran, but, out there with Israel and Hamas and them. But I'm going to go ahead and read this. Revelation 13:16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So we know that the charagma is the Greek word for the word mark, which is going to be something inserted into your hand, right? And we already see how the hand is being used just for access to things in this world. Your thumbprint, your biometrics, right? And they're gonna take it a step further where you have to actually put this in you, because this is ultimately a blood covenant. This is a covenant that people are gonna make, all right, with this beast system. All right, because there's a new world, and in this new world, man, Esau, the heathen, they raging, and they want a new world in their image, in their likeness, and everyone that comes in it. This is pretty much like them with Noah, how the Most High made this covenant with Noah after he flooded the earth and started over. This is like them doing it, and they showed you that in Resident Evil, the final chapter 2. It was a scene about that. They pretty much decided to release that big plague to turn everyone into zombies and kill everybody, and then they would be the survivors. The guy had pulled out. He said it's already been done before, and then he had pointed at a Bible. So this Revelation 13:16, and he calls the all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. Because another thing is that Google, as well as a lot of these other companies, this is the vibration and the number that surrounds them. You see the Google Chrome logo is 666. So it ain't just them. It ain't just Google. It's all around us. But when you look at it, it's 666. All right. So this is that wisdom that was given to us, via our forefather John and the angels and Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to look out for this. This is that system. All right. If you notice, a lot of these apps you're using now, you have to have Apple ID, or you have to have Gmail or Facebook to even log it or to even use the damn thing. You got to have these accounts, and these accounts, these companies are all owned and operated by the same people. All right, the synagogue of Satan, these damn Amalekites. So we're pretty much transitioning from passwords to pass keys, and it's only gonna go up from there. And another thing I wanted to bring out, because they saying it's all about the security. That's how they gonna deceive many. This 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. All right, so in the name of peace and safety, security, protecting your identity, your data, your personal information, many people are going to be deceived into this. And as everyone is solidified in their stand and, their allegiance, and, that's when that sudden destruction going to come, because Revelation the 14th chapter which comes right after Revelation the 13th chapter. It gives you the judgment of what happened to those that take the mark. Right, so Revelation 14:6, and I saw another angel, fly in the midst of the heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, and to kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Salaki. It says, fear the Most High God, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And that's what we're doing. We're telling, our people, hey, fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, worship him. Don't, you need to depart from this system, depart from mentally, and spiritually, get out of this place, use it, don't abuse it, and get your souls right, because the Most High about to get ready to burn this place up. Verse 8, and there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, because these are all connected. If you worship this beast, if you worship this system, if you love your life, or you love your world, you love all you with all this stuff that's going on here, you ain't got no problems with it, it's okay to you, you accept it, guess what? You gonna get the mark. You gonna say, oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, no more passwords, good. You're gonna be simple. Yeah. Hey, let me scan my eyes. Then that chick gonna come out, hey, oh man, give me that, man. What's wrong with you? You gonna get it. You gonna take it. And this is what's going to happen to you. Verse 10, as it says, verse 9, his mark in his forehead or in his hand. All right, because the forehead I was thinking too, because your eyes are right there in front of your forehead too. So we know that they working on the Neuralink, which is the brain implant, which that's one, but also your eyes are there too. Not saying that's what that's talking about, but it just hit me like your eyes are in the forehead too, and that's the biometrics that they're going to be using too, because in that movie Minority Report, was Tom Cruise's character, he had to actually get his eyeballs replaced, because everywhere he went, they were scanning his eyes, and his eyes, it was biometric, it was in the future, it was the everywhere you went, facial recognition would scan your eyes, and then they would present ads to you that were directly tailored to you, which is what they're doing now. Everybody phones have ads and things that are directly tailored to you. And it's pretty much predictive programming. So verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So this system has to issue this mark. This has to pass. It has to come to pass before the Lord comes back. It has to. All right. And it has to pass. The mandatory implementation of this has to come before the World War III officially pops off before nukes is sent, before this thing really goes full blown scale the way it's gonna go. So, the right spirit of being is to welcome this, look forward to it, all right, because the salvation and the redemption draweth nigh. So I'm gonna go ahead and close here. Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. All right, so the salvation is near. We don't even know how near it is. All right, so be circumspect, stay prayed up, and fight the good fight. All right, shalom.